Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brooke, or Baby Sims on all of my socials, and today we are building a suburban house in Newcrest for my save file. This is the last house in this neighborhood until we move on to another one. I haven't quite decided what neighborhood I'm going to do next, but I know that I'm excited to move on from this neighborhood, not because I didn't like it or anything, but because I love progressing in my save files and building more townies and things like that. So I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having just a ton of fun with my save file, as you guys can probably imagine, since I've been doing this for over, I don't even know if it's been a year or 2 years, but I've been doing it for a long time and I'm having a lot of fun. I really like this house a lot. I think it turned out really good. The only thing that I didn't really love is the floor plan of it, but I don't know, once I already made it, I didn't want to keep struggling with it, so I just kept it the way that it was, and yeah, but it is a little odd, but it takes some getting used to. But I mean, every house kind of has weird layouts in some way or another, and this house is that one, so either way, we were stuck with it, and I think the exterior was really, really pretty, and I liked it. And I got this house as I get all of my houses off of Pinterest, as I have a Pinterest board that I get most of my builds from, and then I just kind of continue to save builds, and then I build them whenever I get on. So yeah, that is how we got here today. I honestly have nothing to say because I've had the most uneventful I was gonna say like a time span. I've had the most uneventful life, but I have nothing to talk about. But I did want to get this video out for you guys, so I'm sorry if it seems like I'm being really dry or weird, but I just quite literally have done nothing. Actually, that's not true. I feel like I definitely have things to say. I don't even remember the last time I uploaded a video was. Let me check that, because I feel like it's been a little bit, to be honest. I'm on the wrong channel on my YouTube account. Hold on. Okay, 12 days ago was the last time I uploaded a video, so very sorry about that. I did not realize it's been that long. In the last 12 days, I got a tattoo. There was this expo that I live in, like I don't know where I'm going with that, but either way, in my city, there's a place called a exposition center, which is basically like a giant event center, and we always have events there. We have like flea markets, tattoo expos, art gallery show-offs, things like that. And last Saturday, I believe, was the tattoo expo, so I went with my brother and his girlfriend, and we all got tattoos. And I got one that I've been wanting for like so long, like so long, and I finally did get it. It's like a moon and then 2 stars. It's kind of tiny, but well, it's not really that tiny. It's like, I'd say it's about 1.5 inches big, and it's on my right wrist, and it's really pretty, and I really like it. I forgot to post pictures of it on my Twitter, but I might do that when I'm done voicing this over, just so you guys can see it if you guys were wondering. Besides that, I have done a lot of Taylor Swift related things, as in listen to her music, and Torture Poets came out. Love it, but I know we've talked about that before on here, because it was, I think, a little longer than 12 days ago that came out. I got a big Eras Tour picture from my dad that is now on my bedroom wall. Obsessed with it, super cute. What else is new? Last night I had no power. Well, okay, I play Sims every single night. Like, I play my current household and things are going great. Speaking of which, we will get to that. And for the last little bit, because on weekdays I try to go to bed around 12 o'clock, and then on weekends I kind of wrap it up by 2 a.m. So, sorry, I always get hiccups whenever I record voiceovers. I think it's because I'm talking too fast. God, sorry. So what was I even talking about? Oh, the power. So last night I was really excited because last weekend I didn't really play for too long, I don't think. And then this weekend I was like, I'm so excited to play like a full night of Sims and just relax and enjoy my time. And then Nova Scotia Power said, I disagree with that statement. So they had like a planned outage for my area only, like my neighborhood only. And it was from midnight last night till literally 8 in the morning. But it came back a little earlier than that. It came back around, I think, 5 in the morning is when it came back. But still, I was asleep by then, for one. And for two, why? Why are you gonna be like that? Because, like, what is the planned outage for? I know what it's for. They said it's for to, like, fix the power boxes because they're old and they're rusting and they're not right. I don't care. Okay, I want to play Sims. And they did not like that. They didn't like that I want to play Sims, so I didn't. Well, I did. I played from, like, I think 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock. I played for literally, like, 40 minutes. And that's all I got to play because the power went out. But also, the night before that, I didn't get to play because I was actually making the family for this house. And I thought, and I come in my room at 10 o'clock after hanging out with my family, and I usually get off around 12, so that gives me 2 hours of Sims time. But I think it was Thursday night, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a family for this house that you are watching me build currently. It shouldn't take me longer than like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It took me the whole 2 hours. Okay, but to be fair, in my defense, I did kind of just go on a big CC haul, like in the last, it's still happening, I'm still downloading things, but in the last like week or so, I've been on like a massive CC bender where I'm just like buying or downloading everything I see, and I haven't gotten a chance to look at any of it since I downloaded it because I just immediately go into gameplay. So I was kind of taking my sweet time while I was in Create a Sim to go through all the CC I downloaded, and I also want to put extra detail into this family for no apparent reason besides the fact that I have been obsessed with a game on Roblox, and do not yell at me in the comments, okay? I get it. Roblox is a kid's game. Oh my god, you're 20 years old and you're still playing Roblox. Yes, because there's this game on there, and I'm recommending everybody, I don't care how old you are, I don't care how young you are, well, unless you're not the appropriate age for Roblox, but there's a game that's basically Create a Sim for The Sims 4, but dare I say, better clothes. Because, like, even if especially if you're a console player who can't get CC, this game is, like, basically so good. And so basically what you do is, it is themed though, so you go in, and then you're in with all a bunch of real people, because that's how Roblox works, and it'll give you a theme. For example, the theme will be like New Year's Eve, and then they have like a ton of clothes to choose from, and the best thing about this is that you can go, and this is not sponsored by the way, but you can go, every time you click on like an outfit that you want your person to wear, you can like change the color swatch to the point of like a color wheel and also pattern wheel, so like the Sims 3 kind of. And same with hair and makeup and lipstick colors and eyelash colors and accessories, and there's just so much to do, and you can like total freedom with everything in there. There's also a skin tone wheel, there's a hair color wheel, there's like absolutely anything you want to do in that game you can do, and it's themed. And then it gets kind of in a voting stage where you vote on other people you're with's outfits, and then if you win first place, you get stars, which go up your rank, which gets you more ranks, and also just higher ranks. I don't know, it just goes up in rank. And then there's also like a cash type of thing to it where you don't have to pay anything. It's like totally thing free unless you want VIP, which I have. But you can also like go around and collect as you're dressing up these little pink dollars things, like money things, and then it totals up. And then there's a shop in the store where you can buy like extra dresses and things for in-game money, the things you pick up. So that's really cool. And then you go onto like the runway and you get to pose and show off your outfit. The game's called Dress to Impress on Roblox, by the way. I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. Like, I think about it all the time, and if I'm not playing Sims, I'm usually playing that. So yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with that. So that's kind of why I spent so much time, because I'm so obsessed with that game that when I went into Create a Sim to make those Sims, I was kind of channeling my inner Dress to Impress Stan, and was, sorry, I hit my mic, and was dressing each outfit category and each sim like that, like it was that game for each theme. And I was sort of obsessed, and I spent way too much time on it. 2 hours to be exact. So yeah, kind of wasted my own time there, but it's fine. The family is made. I don't think I remember the last name. I do, but I don't. Like, I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. But I can tell you a little bit about the family. So let me open it up. It's in a note I have, and I have the hiccups again. When will it ever not be this way? You know what I mean? Okay, so the mother's name was Beth. I can't remember the last name for the life of me. I need to stop saying too, but either way, Beth is the mother. She works as a food critic. She likes gardening, as there's a garden back of the house, which we will see later on. And the father, I forget what I named him, and I did not write it down, but he is a author, and he is also an adult. That's all I have about him, because I don't think I wrote down his likes and dislikes. And they have a teen daughter named Victoria, who has the dark academia style, which is how I wish I could dress in real life, but it's expensive too, so I don't. And I love her. Her room's in the basement, which you will see. And they have a toddler daughter named Audrey, and then they have a cat. So that is kind of the family who lives in this house. There isn't really too big of a storyline, besides the fact I realized something when I was done building this house and I placed the house and the family. Okay, this whole street is teenagers and toddlers, like literally every single one. So the house next door to this, They have, oh my goodness, sorry, I hit my glasses on my computer tower. They have 2 toddlers. This house is a toddler. I'm pretty sure there's a toddler up the street and there's a child age 7 up the street. But there is quite literally, besides house next door, this one with the 2 toddlers, all teenagers. And I think there's 2 boys and then 2 girls now. 3 girls that are teenagers. So, I don't know. I've thought a little bit about, like, since there's 3 teenage girls, one of them is 15, 2 of them are 17. The one in this house is 17. And then the boys are both 17. I think that they kind of both like one of the girls, or maybe they like the same girl. You never know. And yeah, and I think maybe the parents on the street have play dates quite frequently with their toddlers because there is quite a bit of them. So that's kind of how I thought, but I know it's really boring. I didn't really put much into it because I completely forget to do that. I just make the family and I go about my day. Some of the people in this house, like in my save file, in the 3 worlds I've done so far, have storylines, some of them do not. Now, I want to talk about something else with the save file besides this family, and that is what I'm going to do next. So after the Newcrest, technically the world next is Magnolia Promenade. Now, here's the thing. I have no idea what I want to do with that, and, like, genuinely have no idea. So, right now in my save file, like, not the one that I'm building, but the one I've played in since Sims 4 came out, I have always had it as a restaurant place. Like, I just have 4 restaurants placed there. I have a ice cream parlor, a fancy restaurant, a normal just like diner type restaurant, sells like everything, and then a breakfast place. That's what I have there right now, and I kind of want to keep it. So I might just skip over Magnolia Promenade until a later date, like maybe if I come up with something better. But for right now, I think we're gonna go from Newcrest right to Windenburg and skip over Magnolia Promenade, because to be honest, it's only a 4-lot world. I don't really care enough to waste time doing that, especially where I kind of like the way it is in my save with the lots I've downloaded from other simmers. So yeah. Also, I'm kind of on my basement era right now with building houses. Every house I've built in the street has a basement, and I didn't really think of why until like a couple weeks ago when I started building the street. I was thinking like, oh, I should do a basement, because another thing I'm obsessed with at this time is before I go to sleep every night, I don't know why I'm not doing anything, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it should kick in right about now. Anyway, before I go to sleep every night, I watch this real estate agent in Toronto, and her name is Simona, and her account is called The Other Stallone, and she does like real estate house tours of like luxury houses and new builds and things like that in Toronto. And I am obsessed with her, and I watch her every night for about 7 months now. So, yeah, basically I love her. And every house she tours has a basement, like literally every single one. And in Canada, every single house has a basement. Like, there's not a house you will probably go by that doesn't have one. Whether they use it or not, or it's just storage, something or other, there is a lower level of that house. And I feel like that's common in a lot of places in the world, unless you're in somewhere that's kind of tropical or beachy, because, you know, coastal levels and water levels and things. But here in Canada, every single house has a basement. My house has a basement. We don't technically own the basement, but it's part of our house. It's rented out, but it's ours. So yeah, I've been putting basements in, and I've also been watching a lot of real estate tours, and you'll see that come through. But also, one thing I did a little differently with this house as well, is that I actually based all of the rooms in this house off of Pinterest photos. So that's something cool that I found that was a little cool about this house. Usually I just kind of wing it and go with what I feel is right, but I actually went off a bunch of pictures because I made a stark realization the other day, and it was that I have had a Pinterest board called Interior Design with like millions of sections and millions of pins in it that are like for each and every room you can ever have in a house. And I have just been thinking, like, I've never used this board for a Sims build. Like, I've never taken a picture and been like, oh, I'm gonna build this house or decorate this room off of this picture and design it like that. Never done that. So I thought, why don't I do that with this build? Because why not put all the creative decisions on me for once, and why not let Pinterest do it? So all the houses in here are based off of Pinterest pictures, and I think it turned out really nice. I really like a lot of the furnishings in this house. As for bedrooms and bathrooms, which I should have said in the beginning, it is a 3 bedroom, 4 bathroom house in this, and is I don't know what I'm saying is what this house is. So there is technically 2 bedrooms on the upper floor, and then there is a I believe, a bedroom in the basement, which is where our girl Victoria sleeps. And there also could be more bedrooms, but because there's 2 empty rooms down here that could very, very much be bedrooms. But I turned one of them into a home gym, and I turned the other into an office because the dad is a writer. I thought that he would need an office, and I turned the other to a home gym because the room is quite big for one, and I just figured that like the house oh my goodness, I'm gonna take a quick breather just because apparently I don't know how to speak anymore, and I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about, the family generator only gave me like the 2 daughters and then the parents, so that really only constitutes for a 3-bedroom house. So I didn't need the extra bedroom, so I turned it into a home gym because why not? So I didn't know what to turn it into either. It could have been a library. I thought about that, but the office is kind of a library-ish too. And also we have a lot of bookshelves in this house, like a lot of bookshelves in this house. I probably should have cut this part out too of me putting down kitchen clutter, because this is just me mapping out what I thought I might do, but sorry. You have to see it, and I don't feel that bad about it. But yeah, that is kind of the vibe. I based this kitchen off a picture I saw. I think it's really cute. I think it's really big. This is like the kitchen everyone dreams to have, I fear, and I really do like this house. I think it turned out really cute, and I like the furnishing. I should have said at the beginning of the video as well that this house has a black, white, and beige color scheme with it, which you are probably getting a hint of now. But I decided that through the pictures I saved, and also I try to kind of make the interior design color scheme based a little bit off of the exterior color scheme. So since this house is like white, gray, and beige, I kind of decided to go with that. But instead of gray, I decided to go with black because it's a lot easier to find things on Pinterest that have that color scheme than it is for gray. So yeah, I think that this turned out really cute, and I really do like it. I like the open shelving. What I didn't like was cluttering the open shelving. I can clutter houses, right? I can do it. But I can't do it because every time I see a space like that, I get overwhelmed and I just don't do it. So there is some stuff up there, but this family's also like that clean family, so I don't think they'd have a lot of stuff up there anyway. I'm out of breath. I talk too much, and we're 17 minutes in this video, so we still have like, I don't know, 14 minutes left. I don't know math. I didn't do well in math. I always did English. Speaking of being good at English, I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm going to link right now. I'm going to write myself a little note. Link poetry account. Alright, so I wrote a little note, alright, and the description is going to be my second YouTube channel, which is where I share my poetry, because I write a lot of things, and I write a lot of poetry, and I share it, and you guys go check it out if you're into Sims and also poetry and reading, because I like both those things. I'm thinking of starting a book talk, however, I hate showing my face on the internet. Hence why you guys aren't seeing me in the top right corner of your screen, because I don't do face cam. I don't have the self-confidence for that, unfortunately. So, no face cam from me, and also no face cam or readings of my poetry. I used to. When I first started that account, I did poetry readings. I did 2 of them, and then I didn't like it anymore, so I deleted them, because I don't like my face being on the internet. I don't have any pictures on my Instagram. I don't have any pictures of me on anything else, except for I did do a face reveal on my Twitter about a month ago. But I don't have that many followers for it to matter. So basically it just sits there and it just chills. So also that picture I posted for my face reveal was taken approximately a year ago. So enjoy that. And it's probably the last time I looked okay, because I had makeup on, but I don't really go out too much. I am just a small Sims and poetry and reader. That's all I do. We're now doing the living room. Moving aside my sad life, we are now furnishing the living room. And same color aesthetic, kind of have a little mudroom type of thing here, and I really like how the way this living room turned out. What I don't like is how the fireplace is clipping into the bookshelves, but I also don't care that much to change it, and I liked it, so I kept it. So sorry if that bothers you. Probably should have put a table behind the seat there too, the couch, but I didn't. I also was building this house, so I built this house I furnished this house a couple days ago, but I built it like a week ago, and then I didn't really have like any time, like I couldn't fit in any time to furnish it. But the other day, everybody in my house was out, and I was doing absolutely nothing but laying in bed and playing Dress to Impress, and I was like, you know what I could be doing? I could be furnishing that house I never did. So here we are, furnishing this house, because I didn't. The entire time, like the week that it was built, I completely forgot to. So, yeah, I did furnish it, but I let it be known that I just woke up and started furnishing this house. So I was tired and I put all my best effort into it while being half awake and also had a headache. That rhymed. See, I'm a poet. You should follow my poetry account because I just rhymed just then. Not even on purpose. I exhaust myself. It's true, I do. Also, that rhymed too. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. I am a nerd. We're now furnishing the, what is this called? Formal dining room. Same color scheme. For most of the house I did the same color scheme except for the kids' bedrooms because I'm unoriginal. But also I find that when I do toddler bedrooms, and I always do the exact same color scheme for either child or toddler or infant. Like if it's a girl, I'm giving them a princess bedroom, and if it's a boy, they're getting like a blue video game bedroom. That's just the way I do things. I've never used any other color, and I should, and I like really should, but I don't because it's like the first thing, and then I think about it and I'm like, you know, it would be cute, and then it spitballs from there. But I do want to talk about my current household because this, if anywhere, this is the place to do it. Nobody listens to me when I talk about my Sims except for my mom, and for that I'm very grateful. But I want to talk about my current household. So in the last 12 days, not much has happened besides the fact that my Sims had a big argument. Okay, let me tell you the tea. So my Sim Cora and Hudson, let's get that out there right quick. If you guys aren't new here, you know who they are. But so Cora like had a thing from RPO that was like, oh, I want kids right now. So I got her to talk to Hudson, and I asked him what he wanted, like what was his thoughts about kids, and he's like, oh, I'd love to have a kid. So I got them to try for a baby, right? She wasn't pregnant. And then she told him she wasn't pregnant. And the dude is like, oh my god, I'm so thankful I didn't want kids. Why did you say that you did then? Because what if she was pregnant? Then you would have been miserable, and it would have been your fault because you said you wanted kids. Ugh. She was so mad. I was so mad because, like, dude, change your mind like that so quick. And then they fought for a couple days, and then they were fine. Then a couple days later, they're talking. They're like, oh, we want kids, but we're going on vacation to Mount Komorembi in, like, a week or so. So we should wait till we get back to start trying, maybe in the springtime, because they always go there for the winter. So I was like, okay, I'll get them to try for a baby when they come back from their ski trip so that they can still ski and have fun on trip without, being pregnant. Well, I got them to Wicked Whims because I have that mod, and do not judge me in the comment section or else I will be very angry and upset and probably cry about it. But I got them to Wicked Whims, I got them to Woohoo, and she accidentally, maybe, got pregnant. And I was flabbergasted, okay? Because I did not plan for that. It wasn't one of those things where I'm like, guys, I so didn't plan for them to get pregnant. Oh my god, this is so shocking. No, I really didn't. I fully had intentions of them waiting to get back from the trip. Until they wicked whimmed, and they woohooed, and I thought she was on birth control, and she's not. So then the next day she goes to work, and all of a sudden, she's thinking like, oh, I feel so fat. And she's like having a little gag motion, and I'm like, wait a damn minute. So then when she gets home from work, because I go to work with her, she's a doctor, so I go into the live gameplay, I gotta take a pregnancy test. Boom, shabam, girl is pregnant. She's pregnant. So yeah, but luckily they both wanted kids and nobody was mad about it. They were both very happy about it, actually. I wasn't, because I wanted to go on the ski trip. I wanted to go to Mount Komorembi. I love it over there. But she's pregnant. Right now, I have my pregnancy set to 9 days in the game. So she's about to give birth in like 2 days. It's the 7th day of her pregnancy. She's in her 3rd trimester. So yeah, I know what the gender of the baby is. They went to like the ultrasound with the childbirth mod, and we found out that the baby is a boy, and we're naming it. I'm not gonna tell you what we're naming it. No, yes I am, because knowing me, I won't make another video for like 3 weeks, and then I'll forget all about this. I'm naming the baby Dean. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm very excited because for the longest time, the reason I wanted them to have kids is because I play my game with my seasons on 28 days and my aging off, and I set their birthdays on the calendar. Say, for example, Hudson and Cora's birthday, fall 5th. Every fall 5th, they go up 1 year. Right now, they are 25 years old, or 24. They're 24 years old, right? I have been playing with Hudson and Cora, being single, living life adults with full-time careers as a scientist and a doctor, since they were 19, okay? I am bored of doing the same thing. It's wake up, same morning routine, then they go to work, and then they come home, they eat, or they go with their friends for lunch. It's on the same day every week, and I was like, I'm done. I want to start the next gen. I'm done. So I'm happy that she got pregnant. But you know what I'm kind of scared about? And nobody crucify me in the comments for this, because I know how insane this is going to sound. This will be my first time playing with an infant. That's my first time playing with an infant. I know Growing Together came out, like, was it, what, 1 year, 2 years ago now? Either way, never played with an infant. Not once. Never had one in my household. Never even dressed one. As besides making them for, like, my sim save, I've never, well, I guess I have dressed one, but I've never actually played with one. And now I have to, and I don't know how they work. I don't know how they work. I haven't seen a single video on it, really, because all the YouTubers I watch, they are also single girl and Sam Shuno type of let's plays. They don't really do the family gameplay thing, except for Ocean, but she doesn't super much have infants either. So, any tips? Any tips? Because I've literally never played with an infant, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I don't know. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited about either way. I want them to have 2 kids. After this, I want them to have a girl. And I'm choosing for them to have a girl. It's not that, you know, oh, look, they had a girl. No, I'm cheating it. Because they're having a girl next. I wanted them to have a boy first, and luckily they had one anyway, so. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups again. But I didn't have to cheat it. Which is always a benefit. What? Sorry, I just got a notification about, like, some celebrity drama. And that's tea. That's tea right there. I don't even care about the celebrities. They're, like, TikTok celebrities, and that's not my vibe. I don't really care about the TikTok celebrities. Also, don't make fun of me, but this right here is me trying to make a tea set for the kid. Yes, I'm aware that I don't think they can even sit in the chair, nor can they drink tea. But I wanted them to have a tea set, okay? Because again, the reference picture I used off of Pinterest had a tea table right there for like the kid, like a little tea time, playtime table thing, and I wanted one, so they have one. I thought it was cute. So, I also don't know if I cluttered up any of the surfaces. I'm completely forgetting if I did or not. I also, this room, I have such a problem with the big bedrooms in houses, and I always try to make them smaller, but then I have bigger hallways, and there's nothing I hate more than big hallways. So, I was stuck with a big bedroom, and I hate big bedrooms unless it's a master bedroom, because there's nothing to fill with them in kids' room, especially toddlers, because their beds are so tiny. With teens, at least, and like and children, their beds are a little bit bigger, so you have more like room to make things and like fill it up a little more. You don't in toddler or infants because there's nothing to fill up, because it's just like tiny little things, and that's not what anybody needs. I probably should put a change table. Again, I'd never play with infants or changeable or toddlers in like a very long time. Do toddlers need change tables now too? I guess I'll have to figure that out, but I also have my ages set for a very long time. So, for example, I usually try to keep my newborns, like the basket babies, they're going to be basket babies for 28 whole Sims days for me, because I think that they don't turn infant until like a month later, so I'm going to be suffering deeply for a very long time. One thing I wish, and that I wish there was a mod to change, and I've suggested this to many people, but nobody listens to me. I want a mod that lets you change how long your Sims can go on maternity leave for. Because why are my Sims only on maternity leave for 8 days when they literally have infants for like years? Okay? No. I want them to be on maternity leave for the whole year, and I can't do that unless I get my Sim to quit her job or use all her vacation days. But then like her reports will go down, she'll just get fired, and I don't want to do that. And like I don't want her to quit. So like, you know, that's my dilemma right now. Also, I put marble floors in the basement, and here is my reason behind that. So basically, I was watching TikTok, and this girl was like turning my hardwood floors in my basement to epoxy marble, and I kind of like the way it looks, so that's why we have this now. And also, this is me furnishing, or apparently staring at nothing. But beforehand, I'm going to be furnishing this bedroom, and this is super cute because it's dark academia style, which right now is my current favorite aesthetic, like ever. I really am obsessed with it, and it's who I wish I could be. So I decided to design this room like that, and she's kind of living my dream. Miss Victoria is, I think that's her name. I honestly don't remember. I'm so tired of talking, y'all. Like, I've exhausted myself, and all I want to do is sit in silence now. I've like run out my social battery on myself. I've talked myself to the point of tears, and now I don't know what to say, and I still have to talk for like 3 more minutes. But yeah, we're furnishing Miss Victoria's bedroom. It's very dark academia style, like the way I dressed her, and I love it. I also make sure to give them the careers and stuff before I put them in my save file, because I like the fact that they have careers and they don't end up being like a vendor in Sam Shuno or something, when I imagine them being like a rich businessman. So I made sure to change that from now on. So now I've given Hudson some new coworkers along the way, which live on the street as well. I think her name's Amber. I don't remember, but she works there. But yeah. Either way, we're very close to the end of this video. I'm just furnishing the downstairs bathroom, or Victoria's bathroom. where I gave it her own little personal touches as well. She has some cute, super cute brown towel and a brown mat, and yeah, now I'm just kind of putting in the final touches of like furniture and different things like that around, like my little final touches before I end the video. I thought that I did the backyard. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it now. But I'm probably not going to be here for the whole furnishing of the backyard, considering that this voiceover is finishing in like 5 seconds. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. I will link my poetry account in the description, so go subscribe to that as well if you're into that stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.